So you can sink down your hips a little bit lower. Gently scoop your tailbone, start to lengthen your spine. Feel your lower backs open up, create space. Focus on your breathing, Ujjayi breath. Next, inhale, slowly bring yourself up. You can move your yoga block to the side. Let's walk your both hands to your right side. Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. And when you exhale, bow on top of your right knee. Soften your elbows, your neck, your shoulders. Keep reaching your hips back towards your feet. One more big breath. Take a big inhale, come back to center. This time walk your both hands to your left side. And when you exhale, bow on top of your left knee. Reaching your hips back towards your feet. Soften neck, your shoulders. Nice, one more big breath. Take a big inhale, walk yourself back to your mat. Place your hands, fingers open wide, tuck your toes. Cat-cow pose here. Set up your table pose, moving your tailbone lengthen, firm your belly. Okay, take a big inhale, lengthen spine, arch your back, move your shoulders apart. Exhale, belly squeeze and ribs in. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders soft apart. Exhale, belly squeeze and ribs in. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, belly and ribs in. One more inhale. And exhale. Let's come back to center. That's reaching your left leg out. Bend your left knee. So I want you to keep your bellies always squeezing. Take a big inhale, reaching your right foot up to sky. Exhale, using your left knee, draw a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to center. Your left knee still bent. Again, firm your belly in. Using your left knee to your left arm. 1. Back. 2. Back to center. Foot up. 3. Up. 4. Up. And 5. Very good. Switch side. Left knee down. Reaching your right leg behind you. Bend your right knee. Keep your belly squeezing, your right foot active. Okay, using your right knee to draw a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too much. Directions. 1, switch directions. 2, 3, this time right knee to your right elbow. 1, back to center, foot up. 2, up. 3, up. 4, up. And 5, up. Well done. Left, right knee down. Push back to downward facing dog. Take a walk for your down dog. Start to loosen up your calf. Good. Inhale, look between your hands. Come to top of your mat. Separate your feet apart, about your hips wide. Soften knees. Exhale, bow forward. Take a big inhale, lengthen spine halfway up. Bow forward, exhale. Use your hand to hold your opposite elbows, leg of your neck. Maybe lean your body weight side to side and back and forward. One more big breath. Firm your feet, leg of your arms. Slowly bring yourself up, reaching your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Palms together back to your heart. Slowly release. Good. Let's do sun salutation A. Take a big inhale, reach up. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway up. High plank, step back. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, look between your hands, come to the top. Exhale, bow. Rise up, inhale. Palms together to your heart. Gonna take a big inhale, reach up. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway up. High plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Cobra, inhale, chest up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Look forward, come to the top. Exhale, bow. Rise up, inhale. Palms together to your hearts. Take a big inhale, reach up. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway up. High plank, step back. Lower down, chaturanga. This time lie down on your belly. Toes reaching back. Walk your hands outside your yoga mat. Turn your fingers out. Take a big inhale, bring your chest up. Drop your shoulders. Slowly release. One more, take a big inhale, chest up. Cobra pose, shoulders apart. Exhale, bow. Walk your hands back for a regular cobra. Inhale, come up. Gently release to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, hips up. Inhale, look between your hands. Come to the top. Exhale, bow. Rise up, inhale. Palms together to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen spine. High plank. Chaturanga, lower down, keep your belly firm. Cobra, inhale, chest up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bring your right leg forward. Left knee down, touch floor. Okay, wiggle your right foot out a little more. walk your both hands inside your front foot. If your inner hips are a little tight, you can use your block for your inner foot. Okay, like me, I set my arms straight and I'm thinking about sitting down my hips. Make sure your right big toe mouse still pushing into floor. Maybe drop your chins to your chest, soften your neck. You don't feel a lot of your quads and your right inner hip. Sending your breathing to your hips. You have 2 more breaths. Take a big inhale, squeezing your leg hips up high. Downward facing dog. Exhale, push back. Switch side, bring your left leg forward, right knee down. Wiggle your left foot to the left, walk your hands inside your left foot. Okay, you also can use the block, arms straight. Okay, exhale, sink down your hips. Firm your left big toe mat into floor, ribs in. Drop your chins to your chest. To feel your right quads, your left inner hips, your softened neck, your shoulders soft. Two more breaths. Take a big inhale, chest up. Move your block to the side, downward facing dog. Push back. Take a big inhale, shift forward to plank. Scoop your tailbone belly in, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, cobra pose. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, look between your hands, come to the top. Exhale, bow. Rise up, inhale. Palms together to your heart. Nice, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway up. High plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bring your right leg up to sky, inhale. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, leg up. Touch nose, exhale, lean forward. Inhale, up. Exhale to your nose. Inhale up, big step forward. This time we'll do high lunge. Slowly rise up. Bend your right knee. Firm your belly in. Take a big inhale, extend your arms. Interlace your fingers behind you, shoulders back. Exhale, bow inside your right leg. You can sit your thumbs touching your sacrum, tailbone, or you can reach your arms out to open your shoulders. Keep your right knee still bent, kicking your left leg straight. Scissors your legs. So which is you already bowed down, so you can see your hips. You want to bring your hips back to center of your mat. Very good. One more big breath. Exhale, set your left hand to floor. Right arm reach up. Exhale, flip your chest up. Okay, still keep your legs squeezed into each other. Reaching your right arm up. One more big breath. Slowly hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a big inhale, shift forward to plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Second side, left leg up to sky. Inhale. Left knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, leg up. Touch your nose. Exhale. Inhale, up. Last one, touch your nose, lean forward. Inhale up, big step forward to high lunge, arms up, see those your legs, make sure you're stable. Take a big inhale, arms up to sky, long spine. Interlock your fingers, shoulders back, keep your elbows still soft. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, bow inside your left leg. Okay, you can keep your arm on your lower back or reaching up. Bend your left knee. Make sure your hips not going to outside of your mat. Squeezing your hips back to center. Soften your neck. Kicking your right leg straight. Very nice. One more big breath. Exhale, set your right hand to floor. Extend your left arm. Turn your chest up. Look up. Gently release back to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, look between your hands, come to the top. You can walk or hop. Exhale, bow. Rise up, inhale. Palms together to your heart. Bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Sit low, exhale. Let's pick up your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Okay, moving your hips back, lean your chest forward, active your right foot. If that's hard to balance, you can set your palms back to your heart or your waist. I want you to think about your right leg doing the outer rotation so you can lower your right knee to deepen the right hip opening. Your belly still firm. One more big breath. Nice, reaching your right leg back to high lunge. Sit your right toes down, arms up, inhale. To warrior two, this time right heel down, arms open wide. Take a big inhale to reverse warrior. Come back to warrior two. Interlace your fingers behind you, chest up, inhale. This time bow in between your legs, exhale. Reaching your hands up, so open up your shoulders. I want to look at my left foot, my left toe straight forward, and my left knee pushing out to the left. So follow with my second toes. Which is mean at my left knee bend, my right leg straight. This is my right leg. Okay, drop your chin. One more big breath. Good. Set your both hands to the top of your mat to high plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Take a big inhale, cobra pose. Slowly back to your belly. Bend your knees. Hands reach back to your ankle. Flat your feet. Take a big inhale, chest up. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, look between your hands. Walk or hop to the top. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees, chair pose, arms up. Sit low, exhale. Pick up your left ankle on top of your right thigh, moving your hips back, bend your knee chest forward. Okay, stay here, walk palms together to the heart, roll your waist. Okay, thinking about out to rotation your left leg, active your left foot. Good, squeezing your legs to each other, belly firm. Soften your neck, one more big breath. Reaching your left leg back to high lunge, left toes down, arms up, inhale. To the warrior two, exhale. Take a big inhale to reverse warrior. Nice, come back to warrior two. Okay, interlace your fingers behind you. Take a big inhale, chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, bow in between your legs. Okay, check your alignment, your right toes forward, right knees follow with your second toes. Your left leg straight is your back leg. Right knee bend a little bit deeper. You have one more big breath. Slowly set your hands to top of your mat to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Lie down back to belly. Bend your knees. Hold your ankle. Or you can hold your feet. If you hold your ankle, flat your feet. Roll your shoulders back. Take a big inhale, chest up, reaching your heels up to sky. Gently release to downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a big inhale, look between your hands, come to the top. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees, chair pose, arms up. Good. Sit low, exhale. Your right ankle on top of your left thigh, bend your knee, moving your hips back, chest forward. Good. Option one, you can stay here. You can pick your hands to the chest or to the waist. Option two, you will hook your upper arm in front of your shin. So which is you have to sit deeper. That will be a deeper hip opening on your right hip. Your legs will squeeze into each other. You can flip your palms up. You can help you soften your neck, your shoulders. One more big breath. Using your right leg, reach back to high lunge, right toes down, arms up, inhale. To the warrior two, exhale. Take a big inhale to reverse warrior. Come back to warrior two. Parsvakonasana, your left hand, that's set it to the inner left ankle. You can use the block to support. I would like you to bend your left knee 90 degrees. Firm your right foot down so your right leg should be straight. Extend your right arm over your head. Okay, from here, see if you can bend your left knee. Using your left upper arm, pushing out your left knee just a little more. Help you open your inner hip. If you gaze up, the neck is bothering you, welcome to gaze down to your left big toe. Legs still squeezing, one more big breath. Look down, hands to floor. Drop your right knee to the floor. So you're gonna do low lunge. Okay, sink down with your hips. This time your hands is outside of your foot. Okay, bend your right knee. This time using your left hand, hold your inner right foot. Your right hand, you can stay on your fingertip. If you need more support, have your yoga block to sit up a little bit higher. Okay, make sure your hips not going so high like this. I want you to think about reaching your left knee forward towards your second toe and squeezing your left leg in back to center. Let's focus on your right quad. I feel so much stretch there. So if your right knee now is bothering you, you can come out and fold your mat so you have double padding on your right knee. Okay. 2 more breaths. Keep squeezing your left leg in. Good. Gently release. Okay, set your left leg straight. So you can see my right leg's about 90 degrees. You can tuck your toes, that will be more stable. If you like in pointing your toes. For me personally, I prefer tuck the toes because I have a very sensitive knee. Okay, your choice. So we're gonna open up your left hamstring. You can find your block. If you only have one block, that's okay. You will set the block to the inside of your left ankle. You don't want to go too far or go too close. Okay, left ankle. So your hands pushing down, square your hips. Okay, so that's mean you need to pushing your outer left hip back. So your kneecap should be pointing up, your toes pointing up. Okay, if you have 2 blocks, that's good. Both hands on the block. See if you can lean on your left leg a little more. Which you can see my back is very flat, okay? So the more you lengthen spine flat back, you feel more on your hamstring, okay? Which is if your tailbone scoop down, you're doing this, there's nothing happen for your hamstring. You basically just feel your hanging hair, okay? So if that's your case, I would like you to use the taller side of the block to set yourself higher. Bend your left knee so you can plug in your thigh bone into your hip socket. Square your hips. Even my knees bend, my back's flat. I still feel so much opening, stretching for my hamstring. Okay. Soften your shoulder, your neck. You got 3 more breaths. Good. Take a big inhale, sit your left foot down, move your block back to downward facing dog. Take a walk. Take a big inhale, look between your hands, come to the top. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees, chair pose, arms up, inhale. Sit low, exhale. Okay, this time your left ankle on top of your right thigh, moving your hips back, chest forward. Active your left foot. Option 1, you can stay here, pick your arms. Option 2, you will sit a little bit lower, hook your upper arm to your shin bone, flip your palms up, lengthen spine, hips back. 2 more breaths. Reaching your left leg back to high lunge, toes down, arms up, inhale. To the warrior 2, exhale. Take a big inhale to reverse warrior. Come back to warrior 2. Parsvakonasana, find your yoga block, set it inside of your ankle, hands down, bend your right knee, reaching your left arm over your head. Okay, you don't have to use the block if you can reach in your hands to the floor. Keep your knee bent, And make sure your hips not going back behind you. You want to scoop your tailbone in. So basically your whole body straight line, okay? One more big breath. When you next exhale, sit your both hands down. Drop your left knee to floor. Okay, we're gonna open your left quad. If you need the double padding, that's for your mat right now. So for your left knee, you can sit it both hands on the floor or using a block. Okay. Bend your left knee. Right hand reach back to your inner left foot. Okay. Left hand pushing down, squeezing your right leg to center. Exhale, reaching your right knee forward to your second toe. Feel so much on your quads here right now. So you can breathe into it. Using your exhale to soften, to let it go. 3 more breaths. When you exhale, gently release. Okay. If you have the block, to set up your block for your inner right ankle about this high. Okay. Don't go too far or don't go too close. Standing on your right heel. Okay. Start to knee soft. You'll place your hands on the block. So that's set up the hip square. You will focus on more on your hamstring. That's plug in your right thigh bone into hip socket. And make sure your right knee, right toes pointing straight up. Okay? Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, pushing your hips back. Push your hip back. Okay. So you can lean on your straight leg a little more. Let go of your jaw, soften your breathing. You have 2 more breaths. Slowly bend your right knee. Move your block. Downward facing dog. Take a walk. Very good. Okay, inhale, look between your hands. Come to the top. Exhale, bow. Halfway inhale, flat back. Bow forward, exhale. Then slowly squat down and sit on the floor. Okay, that's reaching your both legs straight forward. Okay, that's find your yoga block. So you're using this high, this wide, but very high on your calf. Okay, so basically you want to squeezing your calf towards the yoga block. Okay, that's make sure you sit on the sitting bone. So usually I will use my hand to move my glute muscle out a little bit. Okay, bend the knee so you're able to pick up your yoga block with you. Okay, that's when you're using your legs. Okay, take a big inhale, chest up to sky. I'm standing on my fingertips. When exhale, I think about pull the yoga mat back so I can turn on my back muscle. That will also to help you to lengthen your lower back. Lengthen your lower back. Okay. Feel your heels heavy pushing down. Take a 1 more big inhale, sit tall. Exhale, reaching your hands forward. I'm still on my fingertip, but we're thinking about my lower belly glutes on my thigh. Okay, your hands still the same action. Drag your mat back so you can lift up your lower back, soften your shoulders. Okay. You can stay here. If you're very close to your block, you can sit your foreheads on the block. Okay, so don't let your head pushing the block down, so you need to squeeze in your block with your leg. Keep reaching your chest forward. Nice, soften your shoulders. You're gonna stay 5 breaths here, 5 breaths here. One more big breath. Just slowly bring yourself up, move your block to the side. Okay, this time you will reach your right leg up over your left leg. Okay, so your right leg on top. Okay, so keep your knees out soft, so you don't want to over pushing your knees. Okay, knees soft, using your both hand to hold your feet. Okay, where's my strap? Okay, if you don't, your hands cannot reach into the feet, you can use the strap around your feet, or you can use a towel. Okay, so that's reaching to your feet. Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. I want you to turn your upper leg, is your right leg, out to rotation, so basically pointing to your bottom foot. Okay, exhale, bow. And reaching your right heel forward. Okay, so this one you feel left leg's more hamstring, and your upper leg basically turn out to rotation, you'll feel on your IT band. Okay. Again, your right thigh bone plug in to your hip socket, your right heel reaching forward. Okay. Your thighs squeeze in, your thighs strong, both thighs strong, so protect your knee. Soften shoulders. One more big breath. Take a big inhale, slowly sit up, switch leg, your right leg's bottom leg, now your left leg on top. Okay, soften the knee, your left leg turn out to rotation, so you look at my foot, will be pointing to my bottom foot. Okay, still plug in your left thigh into your hip socket, take a big inhale, lengthen spine, my thigh strong, engage. Exhale, hold your foot and bow. Again, moving your outer left hip back, your right heel reaching forward, out to rotation for your IT band. Two more breaths. Take a big inhale, slowly sit up. Open your legs, that's bend your both knees. Sit your feet about your yoga mat wide, so my toes still pointing straight forward. I will lean back, hands on the floor. You can do your flat hand or on your fingertips, your choice, okay? Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lower your both legs to your right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come up to the right. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Left side. Exhale. One more, inhale, come back to the right, exhale. You're doing good. Inhale, back to center, left side, exhale. Inhale, back to center, cross your legs to downward facing dog, push back. Okay. Take a big inhale up between your hands, step your right foot forward, left heel still lift up, you are standing on your left toes. Okay, if your hands reaching the ground, you will round your back, that's fine, your block. If you only have one block, will be inside your ankle, same height as your ankle. Two block will be outside, each side, okay? Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. Find your outer right hip, squeezing back to your left foot. Exhale, flat back, chest forward, hips behind you. To make sure your right big toe mound is not flying away from the floor. Okay, my both legs straight, but my thigh is very strong, engaged. So we don't want to over stretching back of the knee. One more big breath. Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. So now walk your both hands to your block on your right side, which is now your both hands outside of your right foot. I would like you to turn your right toes out just slightly, pointing to the corner of your yoga mat. So your knee, your thigh will be followed with your toes, so it's slightly out to rotation. We're gonna open up your IT band, which is the outside of your right leg, right thigh. Take a big inhale, pushing hands to the block, lean to your hands. Exhale, scissors so that you can see my inner thigh squeezing. My big toes still firm on the floor. And I will bow outside of my right leg. Left toes, you may slightly turn, that's okay, because we want to focus on your front leg first. Okay? You have 5 more breaths here. Good. Don't let your inner foot flying away, pushing down. One more breath. Take a big inhale, come back to center. Let's do pigeon pose. Let's sit your block for your right hip and wiggle your right foot to the left and sit down. So now your hips are slightly higher away from the floor, so you're able to easier to close your hips. Okay, my shin bone is about parallel with my yoga mat. If that's a little bit too much for you, you can bring your foot in just a little more. Okay. Keep your hips closed, take a big inhale, chest up. Scoop your tailbone, belly in, exhale, bow. So now you want to feel your right hip is heavy pushing down to block. We're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. Bring yourself up to downward facing dog. Take a walk. Okay, Walk, walk, walk. Or you can raise your right leg up, do the circle for your hips. Second side, look between your hands, step your left foot forward. So your right heel lift up, okay. Only standing on the right toes, okay. Both legs straight. Keep your left big toe mound pushing down. Use a block if you need. Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. Bring your hips back to center. Exhale, extend your spine forward. Hips pushing back. Two more breaths. Take a big inhale, lengthen spine. This time walk your both hands to outside of your left foot on the block. Okay, so you will turn your toes slightly outwards, so pointing to the corner of your mat. Your left thigh, your left knees follow with your toes, so out to rotation, out to rotation. Okay, that's block back here. Take a big inhale, arms straight, lean on your block. Exhale, squeezing your inner thigh, plug in your left thigh bone to your hip socket. That means you're moving your outer left hip back. Okay, stay here. We're gonna have 5 more big breaths. Take a big inhale, come back to center. That's it, your yoga block for your left hip. Pigeon pose. Wiggle your left foot to the right. Drop your right knee first. So you will sit your left hips on the block. Okay. So you are high up, so it's easy to square your hips. Okay, I will deepen your hip opening. My shin bone still parallel with my yoga mat. If that's too much, again, move your foot in, okay? Take a big inhale, chest up. Scoop your tailbone, exhale back. So you feel your left hips heavy, rooting down into block. You have 3 more breaths. Okay, take a big inhale, bring yourself up to downward facing dog. Take a walk. That's a very deep stretch for your head. Okay, look between your hands, come to the top. Good. Slowly sit down and lie down your back. Let's do the needle pose. Lie down your back. Okay, so what we'll do, your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Your right hand through the needle's eyes. Okay, needle eyes. And your left hand come from outside your left leg to find your hands. Okay, so you're all only holding your left thigh side, your right leg is free. Okay, needle eyes and hands. Okay, soften your left leg, flat your right foot. Before you hug your legs to your chest, I want you to working on your lower back heavy pushing into floor and your outer ankle pushing in to your left thigh. Okay, you may feel a lot right now. You can just soften your neck, pushing your head back if you feel so much stretching on your outer right hip. Otherwise, welcome to hold your legs closer. But check again, my tailbone's not curling up. I still need to focus on lower back pushing to floor. My right foot active, pushing into my left thigh. Make sure your shoulders not tight. Soften. Maybe head back, chin up. I would like to close my eyes, as you can too. We have 10 breaths here. Two more breaths. Keep your legs, arms open wide. If your eyes closed, you can open your eyes to look at me. Slowly drop your both legs to the left. Okay, we're gonna do your right foot is standing first, so we are not doing the twist yet. So bring your right foot is standing foot. I would like you to pushing your right knee out away from your chest. Okay. One more big breath. When you exhale, slowly drop your right leg toward the floor. So now you're doing twisting. Your left hand holds your right knee. My knee now is very close to my chest. If that's too much for your lower back, you can lower down. Okay, your choice. Open your right arm. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale, come back to center. Okay, that's switch side. Your right foot down, left ankle on top of your right thigh. So we don't go too far out. Okay, we're just touching the ankle to the thigh. Okay, bend your right knee. Left hand through your needle's eyes. You're through in the hole. Okay, and right hand go from outside your right thigh. Soften your right leg. Okay, using your left ankle, pushing into your left thigh and active your left foot. Okay, your shoulder blades flat, pushing head back. And you have more space, you can squeeze in, hugging your legs to your chest. Make sure your lower back still firm, pushing into floor. Maybe close your eyes, enjoy your pose. 10 breaths here. Sit your legs, arms open to the side. And when you exhale, lower your both legs to your right side. Before we twist, we want to do the outer rotation. So you want to sit your left foot is standing foot. When you exhale, pushing your left knee out away from your chest. Okay, we'll open up your lower back. You'll do the outer rotations. 2 more breaths. When you exhale, lower your left knee to the floor. Right hand hold your knee, do the twist. Take a big inhale, come back to center. Happy baby, bend your knees. You can hold your feet from outside or inside. If you cannot reach into your foot, you will hold your thigh. Okay, gently lean side to side to give yourself the massage on your back. Good. When you're ready, Shavasana. Legs open wide on the floor. Let your toes fall outwards. Palms facing out by your side. Close your eyes. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Take a big inhale, stretching your arms over your head, stretching your legs. Exhale, release. Slowly turn to your right side and stay. Slowly push yourself up to sitting pose, easy cross leg, keep your eyes closed. Bring your palms together, touch your heart. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed the class today. You can leave the comment down below to let me know any requests or you have any questions. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.